there is a film coming out very shortly which features Puneeth Rajkumar, or Appu as he was known, Amoghavarsha. This is your film. What is this about? What is this film going to be about? What's it called?
See, it's called Gandhada Gudi, as you might have seen the teaser. And I think it was kind of a dream project for both, Puneeth and me. And it was a co-conceived project. It was not that I went with the script or he came back with the script. And he was very interested on being himself on camera.
Okay, not just playing a personality, but being Puneeth Rajkumar.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, the last message he sent me was, "Can you remove the power star in the teaser?"
Oh, lovely, yes, because he was known as Power Star. Yes. Many Kannada film stars have that kind of epithet, so he didn't want to be called Power Star in the promotional.
Yeah, and he didn't want to be called that. He didn't use any makeup, so it was him wanting to be himself, and of course, traveling through Karnataka and exploring stories and a lot of things. And for me, and even for him, Gandhada Gudi, the first film, which was about 5 decades ago, which the legendary Dr. Rajkumar did, was the first conservation film in India, mainstream. So we've all been very inspired by what that film did, and how many of my mentors have joined the forest department because of that. So when we thought of this journey that we are doing together, we said there cannot be a better title than Gandhada Gudi, and we have to tribute the legend that he was, his father.
His father Rajkumar plays a forest officer.
And the land that we are so blessed with in terms of biodiversity and all of that. And of course now it has also become kind of a tribute to him as well, right?
Absolutely.
So I think a cinema that changed an era, a movie, a legend, and the land. So we said Gandhada Gudi would be the apt title to tribute all of this so that people don't forget. Yes. Today we are talking about conservation. This is 5 decades ago. It's unimaginable that kind of a
message was being sent.
Message and vision. Yeah, absolutely.
That social consciousness, even when it comes to donating eyes, they had that entire sense of social consciousness. Now, this is non-fiction, you said. So Puneeth is not playing a role. Is he anchoring the film or taking us through stories? How does it work?
So, as you can see on screen, both of us are there, and it's him playing himself. There's no role, and it's a new experiment in cinema, especially I think in India and in Karnataka. We're experimenting with a new format. He was always fond of experimenting, so we said this content is for the big screen, and it's a full-length film. So it's not a short film. It's a full-length film, and I keep thinking about some stories. Some stories have to be heard. Some have to be seen, but this I think is a story worth experiencing. So I think we're going to bring it to theaters in 2022.
And how excited was he about this? Was this something close to his heart? Conservation, the beauty of Karnataka?
No. This was. I mean, it wouldn't be wrong if I said he was most excited about this project in the recent times, because he had showed this kind of a small teaser that we had to almost everyone. Yes. I think even. The last call he made was about the film, and I'd met him the previous day, and he was really excited. The only thing that I can take some relief in is that he had seen the teaser, he had seen everything, and he really loved it. And he said, I never thought I would do a film like this. And he said, my kids will love this film. So, I mean, it's kind of a shame that he's not there with us, but in some ways I feel that he's there kind of watching all of this and being a part and guiding us as he's always done.
His work on the project had been done, that the filming was complete?
Yes. His work was complete. I mean, it's unbelievable that he did all of his part. And it sounds like providence to me.
Absolutely. And Amoghavarsha, of course, you have done your film while Karnataka, which showed Karnataka in a way which hadn't been seen before. This is, of course, your passion as well. You were in the IT field and then you took a change there.
Yeah, I think I said I love traveling more than anything else and exploring the wild. And I think these are stories that need to be told now. And I felt my time was better served here, telling these stories of our own backyard. And I always keep saying that to see this beauty and grandeur, as you might have seen in the teaser, you don't have to go all across the world. It's right there in our backyard, and I think which is what Sir David loved when he did the voiceover for our last film, David Attenborough. He said, "Oh wow, this is a story about the backyard," and I think this again, Gandhada Gudi, is a story about the backyard.
Absolutely, and what a beautiful backyard it is. Karnataka at its finest, being told by Amoghavarsha and also by the late Puneeth Rajkumar, a man who is being much missed, and I'm sure that his many fans will be very happy to see him again in this avatar. With Govind Murthy, Maya Sharma in Bengaluru for NDTV.